Now for the next step is we'll put this back together. You want to make sure that your wires are good. Get that in there like that. And then remember these two screws in here. We just make sure we get them started. What I like to do is I like to get them both started before I tighten them down. That way you know you've got them both engaged. So I know they're both threaded in. That one's tight. And I'll go over here and tighten this one down. And that one's tight. So next we'll do is we'll put it back onto here. So we'll just pull this wire this way. And this is a stop nut. So this will basically stop it once this is in here, and we can tighten it down. So I tighten this down like this. And then you can hold the nut with one hand and turn the socket and make it pretty tight like that. And then if you can sneak a screwdriver in here, this is a little safety nut that you can tighten down on the shaft so it doesn't spin off. So sometimes it's hard to get in there. You can get in there with a smaller screwdriver sometimes, but I got it pretty good on there, and that's pretty nice and tight. So now all we got to do is test it real quick before we put the switch on, and I'll show you how to do that next. What I do is I plug it in and check it so we know it works. And just unplug it now, and now we'll install this. I'll show you how to do that next. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to put the switch on it. But one of the things that I suggest is you determine where in the cord you want to put the switch. You don't want to put it right at the outlet. You want to put it somewhere, you know, give yourself a little bit of room where it's going to be, because wherever you hang this, you can kind of determine. I'm going to pick an arbitrary spot, kind of maybe right there, maybe about 3 or 4 feet, 5 feet from the 6 feet from there. And what you'll do is, I'll show you the instructions real quick since that's in there. So this is basically what we're going to try to achieve. We're going to separate the wire and we're going to cut one. We're going to put it through, and how this works is the wire's cut. You take this top piece here, take it apart. There's a little metal pincher thing. That'll pierce the one side and create a connection. So when you flip the switch, it makes a connection between these two that are cut, and that's how it turns on and off. It's pretty simple. So basically, get this open here.